Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So as you can see from the title, today I am going to be trying on stuff from my Boxycharm Luxe Premium and Base Box in this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do lots of different unboxing videos here from makeup, home decor, fashion, beauty, bath, food, and everything in between. But today we're trying on some makeup from all of the different Boxycharm subscriptions this month. So I know I did ask if you wanted the Boxycharm Premium to be separate since I had a bunch of Fenty stuff, and it was pretty much split even, so I decided I'm gonna do all of the 3 boxes together because I can always do a separate Fenty Beauty try-on, so if you want to see that, let me know. So I always like to preface these videos by saying that I am a normal girl doing normal girl makeup. I'm not an MUA, not a beauty guru. I just like to do makeup as a normal girl, so if you're into that, keep on watching, and let's go ahead and get into some makeup. Real quick about Boxycharm. So this month there were 3 potential subscriptions that you could have gotten. It was the Luxe month, so if you have the regular base box, it gets upgraded to Luxe if you've signed up for that. And then they also have Premium. I always get a separate base box on a separate account so that I can get the base, the Luxe, and the Premium so that I can show you guys all that stuff, but that's not how it normally would be. If you're signed up for Luxe, you would have gotten the Luxe and then maybe the Premium if you were signed up for that, and vice versa. The base is $25, Luxe is $50, and then the Boxycharm Premium is $35, and I'll have a link down below if you're interested in signing up for any of those. So first things first, gonna get my hair out of my face, and I've already moisturized and I've put on some primer, and that leads us to the first product, which is a Fenty Beauty product, and this is one of their shimmer sticks. Now you're thinking shimmer sticks, highlight. No, this is the shade that I got. It is called Chili Mango, and it is like orange, and I would have never bought this with my own money, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn this into a blush on my face, or at least attempt to. I am sweating profusely right now because it's 80 degrees outside, and I refuse to turn on my air conditioning because it's gonna be like 50 tomorrow, so if I look like glowy, that's why. I also did already put, so we also got the gloss bomb, and I'll just go ahead and do that now. So that's what I have on my lips now. There's a close-up. Good, you can see the zit on my cheek. That's what I always wanted. So I already have the gloss bomb on. I'm just gonna put a little bit more, but I will be trying out 3 different lips at the end, so I'm just gonna be doing like a quick swatch at the end of all the lips that I got, but that's what the gloss bomb looks like in case you're wondering. It's a really pretty, like, shimmery color. I know I just went way off on a tangent from this to this, but here we are. I'm losing my mind. I'm filming this on Friday, March 20th, 2020. And this marks 1 week of me working from home for a full week, and I'm losing my mind, but it's okay. I hope you guys are all doing really well. So this is in Diamond Milk, and let's go ahead and just like put this on my face. I don't normally use cheek products, so I'm just gonna like go for it and we'll see what happens. All right, I look like a doll. I'm just gonna kind of like blend it out a little bit before I put on my, so I haven't put foundation on yet. I mean, it's pretty obvious because you can see that big zit on my face, but I'm just gonna kind of like spread it out. I don't really know. I feel like I just look like I'm really sweating. But there it is. You can't really see it. I don't really want you to see it. I do actually have other blushes to try, so that's probably how I would use it. I would probably sheer it out more, but of course I'm putting foundation on, so you do want to leave a little bit of the pigment there, but because I'm using another blush, if I wasn't using another blush, I'd probably go a little bit heavier with this, but because I know that I'm going to be using another blush, I don't want to have too much of this. So actually, I think this is wearable if you have my skin tone, that you can turn this into a blush. And if you have a darker skin tone as well, you could use it for different things. But for me, I think I actually could make that work. Let me go ahead and put on my foundation and finish that, because the next product we have is the blush palette. So I'm gonna do all the other face things on my face. My brain today, I hope you guys don't mind, but my brain is everywhere. All right, I am back. I have foundation, powder, and bronzer on now. So I forgot to mention, if you didn't know, that the shimmer stick came in the premium. The premium box this month was all and only Fenty products. The next thing that I have is a Zoeva Premier palette, and this is a blush palette, and this came in my Boxy Luxe box. I think you got this, or like a 1-pan blush. So this is what it looks like. So there's 2 blushes, and to me that's not a blush, that's a highlight. So I'm gonna use that one as a highlight, and I think I'm gonna, do I want to mix the 2 blushes? No, I'm gonna just go with the coral one today, and then I will also go, so the coral one is Curtain Call, and then I'll also go into 1929 for the highlight. Okay, oh my god. Okay, what do I do now? You probably can't tell. No, you can totally tell. Oh my god, like that is no. I need to blend that. That's way too pigmented. Okay, so be warned, if you are fair-skinned like me, this is very pigmented, and my light hand wasn't light enough, and first of all, it's uneven. This one's up high, this one's down low. But anyway, it's a lot, and maybe that's also because I used the matchstick as a blush as well. I mean, on camera it probably doesn't like look terrible, but if I were to show you in natural lighting, it wouldn't look amazing. And after this, I will show you what my makeup looks like in natural lighting from my window rather than just these beauty lights. But let's go ahead into 1929 and use this as a highlight. So just beware, these are very pigmented blushes. For some people, you'll love that. Some people, you'll hate that. So let's go in here. This highlight is really pretty. I really like that. I mean, it's hard to tell with the lights that I have on myself right now. I say that every time, but it is really pretty, and it's actually showing up really nicely. It is showing texture on my face, and again, I don't know what it's gonna look like in natural lighting because this is a golder highlight, and so I hope it doesn't show up like a big streak on my face, but in this lighting it looks okay, so we'll go with that. Oh, I forgot, there's the Trophy Wife highlighter too. So this came in the premium because, you know, and this is the highlight. Now this is probably too dark for my skin tone, but I'm just gonna like, oh, I should have worn a different shirt. I could have done like collarbone highlight, whatever. I'm just gonna layer this on top and hope for the best. So let's go on with it. Ooh, that's like, now that's really pigmented. So the other highlighter was good, but now it's like really, really popping. And it's actually, from what I think it's not too dark, but maybe it is. I can't really tell. If it hits the light, you're fine. If I was in a darker space, it might look a little too dark on me. I don't know, let me know in the comments below. I'm not an expert, I'm just like putting things on my face. So those are all like the face products we got, and now we have 2 eyeshadow palettes. So I'm gonna kind of play with both. So the first one that we got was the Hello Charmer palette. And this I received in both my Luxe and my base box. I believe there's also a Tarte palette you could have gotten, but that one just wasn't calling my name. I thought I loved Tarte, but I just don't like Tarte eyeshadows and face products. They just don't work that great for me. They're not pigmented compared to others. So we have that one, and then we also have the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. This one's actually a decent price. This one is $29 and they retailed theirs at $39, and I was like, if I was in the store, I'd still probably pick this one. But anyway, I think the color story in this one's a lot prettier for me, and that's what it looks like. So I think I'm gonna go for a fairly like neutral, natural look so you guys can know how to do something in your everyday, but I actually think I'm gonna pop some blue under it just to kind of spice it up. So let me walk you through how I'm gonna do that. So my plan is to kind of switch back and forth between the 2 palettes and use both in this video. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Cup of Joe, which is named after the Boxycharm's founder. And I'm taking this Shayna B Miami eye crease brush. Oh, this brush is harder than maybe I want, so I might not like this. Also, if I look down over here, it's because this is where my mirror is. Alright, so I have Cup of Joe in my crease. I kind of used the wrong brush, so I ended up having to blend it out with this Farrah brush 35E, just because it was a little too hard and it still doesn't look blended great, but I'm honestly gonna deal with that later. So now I'm gonna move on to a darker shade, and I'm gonna deepen the crease with this color there, which is Henna C. And actually I think this brush might be perfect for it now because it's a little bit more dense. So I will never be perfectly blended as far as eyeshadow is concerned. I just don't have the time for that. So if you don't like the way I blend things, I'm sorry. You can come and blend for me because I'm just too lazy. But now we're going to go ahead and do a little shimmer on top of the lid. I was debating going in for Luxe up here, but it's a little too yellow. So I'm going to go in for this shade on the palette, which is, oh, this is really hard to look at, Marrakesh. And I'm going to put that on the top of my lid. So that was very buttery and it almost blended too good. So I'm going to go back into Cup of Joe and just blend that into the crease just a little bit, because that shimmer shadow was starting to take over the other, like the crease and everything, which is not what I wanted. So there that is on the eyes. That's what they're looking like so far. And now I want to do some inner corner action, and I'm going to go into Pop Up in the Boxycharm palette. Now obviously you could be going with way colorful crazy looks. I'm just not doing that today because honestly I'm just not in the mood, but I can show you something like that at another time. I'm gonna go in with this Luxe 246 Precision Crease Brush into Pop Up, which is a really pretty like pink champagne-y color, and I'm just gonna pull that into the inner corner just to add a little highlight there, and that's not as nice as I want it to be. Oh no. I had high hopes for that, but that's not doing what I want it to. It's not like bright enough, so let's see. There's this really white shade in here. I'm gonna go for that one. That is Moroccan Ice. I'm gonna try that instead and see if that helps us out. I'm just gonna use the back side of this. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not giving me the same highlight that I normally go to, but it's good enough. So I probably wouldn't use either of those for the inner crease. I have some really awesome shadows that I love for highlighting the inner corner of my crease that are just way more pigmented and a lot more fun than that. So like I said, so this you could stop here if you don't want to go crazy and do all these kind of things. But if you want to make it a little more fun, we can pop some blue under the waterline, which is what I plan on doing. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go in with this color here, which is Evil Genie, which I'm guessing maybe after Aladdin, I don't know. All right, let's go in with the blue, and I'm just going to bring this under my eye. Kind of towards the corner, I'm smoking it out just a little bit. So if you wanted to, you could also bring that up to your top and kind of do an eyeliner there. And actually, since I don't have eyeliner, I think I will actually kind of smudge some up at the top instead of doing my regular black eyeliner. I'm going to switch things up and just use some blue up at the top too. Now I'm being a lot more light when I'm using it at the top and not as strong. I don't know why, but that's just what I'm in the mood for right now. So I'm kind of blending it a little bit. All right, so there is the final shadow that I'm going to do with this one for now, but I'm going to throw on some mascara. I'm not going to do eyeliner like I said, because I'm going to just leave it with the blue, and then we're going to move on to lips. So I also did brows. I forgot to mention that. I went a little bit more natural with the brow look, and honestly, they don't match, but I'm housebound. So it doesn't really matter because nobody's going to see me except for everybody who's watching this video. So that's fine. But anyway, so that is like the shadow face look. Let me try on some different lips. So again, right now I still have the Diamond Milk Gloss Bomb on from Fenty Beauty. This is from the Premium palette. So let's go into some of the other ones. So the next one that I'm going to try on is from Becca Cosmetics, and this is the Glow Gloss, and I received this in my base box. I think there were different glosses that you could have received and then a ton of different shades. So I'm going to remove the Gloss Bomb and then add this one on. All right, lips are wiped off. Obviously you could use probably both of these as lip toppers as well, but I'm just going to show them on their own. So it has this kind of a doe foot applicator. It smells kind of minty, so it's probably going to be a little bit plumping. And this is in the shade Rose Gold. I don't know if I mentioned that. So this is what the Becca gloss looks on. It adds some color to my face. I really like it. It's kind of nude, but it's a darker nude. So if you have darker skin, this might be actually like a really good nude, like nude for you. But this just brings a little bit of color to my face, makes me look like a little bit more alive. I really like it. It's not tingling that much. Well, it's tingling a little bit from the mintiness, so I think it'll probably plump the lips, which I think is a really cute look with a gloss just because it's shiny and trying to make your like lips look bigger. So I really like this gloss. So there are two more lip products that I have. One of them I received in my Luxe, which is this NARS it's in the shade London is Calling. It's one of the NARS lip paints. So let me try this one on next, and then we also have a Fenty Beauty lip. Again, lipstick or lip gloss was removed, and now we're moving on to this NARS liquid lipstick, again from the Luxe. So it has a very sweet smell. It has a kind of like flat, straight doe foot applicator. It's not bent or anything like that. And again, this is the shade London's Calling, and it's dark. All right, here is the lip on with one coat. I think I'd have to wear two coats to make this work because it's a kind of splotchy. Can you see that? I don't know. If you're going for the goth look with my skin tone, great. If you obviously have a darker complexion, this may be fine. It may actually be a nude for you, a nudish kind of color for you. I don't hate it, but it's spring, so I'm not really wanting these dark colors. I think it's really pretty. I didn't do a great job like lining it. The applicator, I don't know if I love the applicator. It's not bad, but it's kind of hard, and you can get really precise with it, but again, it's kind of hard. It's drying down pretty matte. I mean, it's fine. I don't know if I love the formula, but I'm also trying on a bunch of products at once, so it's really hard for me to even like see what the formula is. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Like, I'm not gonna wear this shade all the time. Obviously, I can't get away with wearing this anywhere. I mean, I'm wearing a black t-shirt right now, which probably helps this lipstick. If I was wearing like a white t-shirt, I think that this would be a lot. I'm also used to seeing myself in darker stuff. If you didn't watch my premium unboxing, I used to have purple hair and I have a septum ring. I don't wear it anymore, but I still have the whole and like all that kind of stuff. I have tattoos, like, so this lipstick speaks to that side of myself, but I don't always show that side of myself to other people. But anyway, let me take this off and let's move on to the Fenty Beauty lip. I look ridiculous. Oh my god. I kind of overlined my lips on that one because it was really hard to do, and now I look like I ate like a popsicle or something, or like no, it looks like I ate a burger with makeup on. That's what it looks like. That burger would be good. Too bad nothing's open. Okay, so now we have from Fenty Beauty, this is their matte lipstick. This came in the premium, and this is in the shade Shoddy. So it's gonna be like a brown color. So again, we're going kind of dark. There it is there. And let's go ahead and try this on. So that is what this lip looks like on me. I didn't line it very good again because I kind of like removed some of my makeup when I removed the NARS, so it still kind of looks like I ate a burger, but I like this shade better because it has that little bit of red in it, which I think works a little bit better for my skin tone. I feel like this looks better with the look in general and what I was trying to go for with the look. So this is what this look looks like on. So now let me show you this makeup on in natural lighting, and then I'll end the video. All right, so here I am in front of my window in natural lighting. It's dark. The face piece is maybe a little bit too dark for me. It does kind of look like the highlight is like a streak. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but it like doesn't look amazing. Oh, I'm showing all my junk all around my room, but I don't know. Like, I like the eyes. I like what I did there. Oh my god, is that fallout? I can't see and like do the camera at the same time. Anyway, so I think that I would need to tone it down with the cheeks specifically. It's hard when you're obviously working with beauty lights, and I can't hold this camera straight. I'm sorry. So let me know what you think about it in the comments. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that it was a little bit all over the place. My brain is all over the place. Again, let me know how you're doing in the comments below, because I know this is a weird time for everybody. So just let me know how you're doing. Let's check in. And I will be doing an Ipsy try-on video as well with my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus and Ultimate. So if you're into these like try-on videos, definitely stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in my next video.